Now, we are in the last few days of Hispanic Heritage Week, and we want to highlight one program helping students at Ypsilanti Community High School.
It's called Latinx Youth Empowerment Series, or YES. Now, the group connects and provides mental health services to immigrant students. It's something one of the program's designers say they may not have access to otherwise.
7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Toulis is raising the voice of a U of M professor, an immigrant herself, who says she knows firsthand the struggles these kids are living with.
Dr. Fernanda Cross, now an assistant professor at U of M's School of Social Work, came to the U.S. from Brazil over 2 decades ago.
When did you immigrate here?
In 2001.
2001.
So 23 years ago.
Dr. Cross's first language is Portuguese, knowing just a handful of English words before leaving home.
You notice that others don't really take you seriously because they can't understand you or they can't understand your accent. No matter how intelligent and eloquent you are in your native language.
Dr. Cross parlaying her lived experience into a career. She first worked as a translator for courts, but wanting to get more involved, she became a social worker, then got her PhD in the field, all to give back to other Latinx immigrants.
Immigrating is difficult. The children are having to do a lot of the navigating the new culture, navigating the new language for the parents as they are learning the language themselves.
Because of that unique responsibility, she and 3 community partners came together to help students at Ypsilanti Community High School who are new to the U.S., to connect them with providers and talk about mental health. It's called the Latinx Youth Empowerment Group Series, or YES.
These students were very likely never going to be to see a provider if had not been for these groups. All the sessions were conducted in Spanish and drawing from a culturally responsive curriculum that we developed and that incorporated different aspects of the students' cultures in the activities, in the examples given, in the music they played, in some of even the language that they were using different slangs.
The pilot group had nearly 20 students in the spring of 2022. The 2 following groups have been capped at 12 students. They meet weekly during lunch for an all-Spanish-speaking group therapy. Dr. Cross says interest keeps growing as many students have someone as close as a parent or they themselves are undocumented.
For the adolescents that come from undocumented parents, there's always this constant fear of getting separated from the family, of having one of their caregivers deported, or being deported themselves in case the adolescents are undocumented. They've seen it. This is not something that's like a theoretical thing that's happening.
YES has such an impact. The Michigan Health Endowment Foundation is funding 6 additional groups over the next 2 years. The 6-week program will also stretch to 8 weeks. But this fall group, starting in 2 weeks, will stick with the 6-week schedule.
Now, once they have been through it and they're connected with health coverage, they know how helpful it is. They feel empowered. In the future, if they need it again, they know that there is support out there.
Brittany Toulis, 7 News Detroit this morning.